What a night for reflection.
Okay, I caved. Sue me. What is up, everyone? And Godzilla851 here, and we have the X Plus 30 centimeter Godzilla 95 Rebirth. Now, this is from the scene at the end of the film after Godzilla has melted down, and all the radiation actually goes into Junior, and he becomes the new Godzilla. We get to see him in the silhouette of the smoke and everything. Signify there's going to be a new Godzilla, or Godzilla will live on. That series ended, unfortunately, with the Heisei series, and wouldn't be picked up again until the Millennium series. You know, sometime I want to talk about that. I did something a little fun a couple of years ago, and we'll talk about that later. But we're here to talk about the figure. Now, originally I passed on this. I did not think I was going to get it, because I have the other 95. I have the other 30 centimeter Godzilla 95, the Burning Godzilla, the Burning version. And I thought that was the only version that I was going to need. But with the internet, you see lots and lots of pictures, you see lots and lots of videos and reviews for this, and guest appearances that this figure has made on people's podcasts as well. It just kept looking better and better and better every single time I looked at it. And you know what? I love the Heisei series. I love Godzilla vs. Destroyer, and I love the ending, and it actually inspired me to do something outside of the Godzilla, franchise, to, do my own thing with it. I had to have it. I just had to have it. This thing is amazing, alright? I ordered this through Awesome Collector, still had a few left there, and I immediately jumped on it. Right off the bat, you'll find out with this figure that it actually has a different type of paint job. Now, it's mostly the charcoal gray, yes. However, there's a bit of blue added to it as well to give it a little extra accent. It's not a very strong blue, but it's enough in there to just make it pop just a little bit. Okay, the eyes are done a little bit different like than the Burning Godzilla, but you'll see how the dorsal plates are all that bone white color and how they pop just differently as the Burning Godzillas did. You look at the body and you'll kind of see, where the veins are, where it looks like these are the burning patches. However, they are blended in very well and just one solid color, and it just looks amazing. Okay, starting off with the face, okay, with the sculpt. We got each individually sculpted tooth, which is, a given for any of these X Plus figures. All look amazing. Looking just like the 94 Godzilla, yes. Alright, I still not taking back what I said in my X Plus Ideas video. This figure is awesome, but I do want a 94, but until that comes, this one is going to stand in just fine. So, looking amazing, okay? It's got that awesome loud roar to him. It's looking amazing. Awesome stuff. We got the Goblin Ears. They don't really poke out too much, but, you know, still looking great. They're not too long a neck. However, it is a long neck, but not very long, kind of like in the Showa series. You know, it was really long in the Showa series. But, you know, the Heisei, they kind of tightened it up. Not too long of a neck. Moving on to the chest, and, you know, the pecs he has. A very strong Godzilla. I always love the musculature and the power stance that the Heisei Godzilla always had. You know, it's a different feel. Watching those films, it's like it's a different feel. You're transported like a different world. Like the Showa series, alright, this whole side thing, it feels like there's more fun films. You know, kind of childish in a way. You know, childish in a good way. I'm not picking on the show. I love the Showa films, okay? You know, they go from Gojira and they go all the way to Terra Mechagodzilla. You can tell there's a huge change in them, you know, and they're a lot more kid-friendly towards the end, which I don't have a problem with. I watched those films as a kid, so I'm not picking on those. But when you get to the Heisei, it feels like it's moved on. It's gone to like where the kids are starting to become adults, like I was, you know, in the 90s. You know, I started going from, I was born in 1985, and I moved on to, you know, watching these films. You know, I saw all of them, right? I saw 85 and 89, you know, when I was, 85 was my first film, and then I watched 89 in, like, 1996. It wasn't until 1998 I marathoned all of the other films together. So it felt like, you know, a progression, you know, getting older in life. And that's the way I always saw the Heisei series. You know, it's never stepped in my life as well as in the Godzilla franchise. This is why I always, you know, gravitated towards Heisei, but, you know, I love all of Godzilla. But anyway, back to the figure. Okay. Once again, you know, a very powerful Godzilla. He's got those big, thick thighs, you know, he'd be very muscular. Some people say it's fat. I say it's muscle. You know, it's one solid muscle being and just looking awesome. Okay. Got the four-toe scheme. And rather than, you know, with the Burning Godzilla where they're more yellow, these ones are more like dirty gray nails, along with the, you know, claws he has on the hands. Shows a bit of the differences. And then you move on to, once again, the dorsal plates. Dorsal plates looking amazing. Yes, they are the same. This is the same sculpt as the Burning Godzilla, however, with the bone white paint job onto it. Just looks awesome. Okay, that goes all the way into the tail, which the tail, again, was very easy to put on as well. You get that tail nice and squishy soft, and, you know, you can pop this in, works just great. Also, it's a little colder out here in Florida, so I put this together late at night, and right afterwards I put them outside and let it cool off, and, you know, worked just great. Just great, and all that other great. Awesome figure. 10 out of 10 release for this Godzilla. I highly recommend it if you're a Heisei fan and you really were thinking about not getting this figure. Get it. I recommend it. It is awesome. Okay, and I would get it now before the aftermarket gets a hold of it, and it goes from 300 some bucks to 600 or 700, 800, Biollante, 900, 1,000. But anyway, let's get off here. This figure, I highly recommend, but we're going to show him off, of course, with Burning Godzilla. So, you can see the comparison between Godzilla and, well, Godzilla. So, you know, Burning Godzilla and regular Godzilla, okay? With the Burning Godzilla, you hold this one up to the light, and it actually has a translucent orange patches on the body. So those stand out, where with the 95 Rebirth, actually more solid colors, you know, the eyes, and, you know, just solid body. So you don't really shine, no light shines through, of course, but that's the difference you get to see between these two. Okay, also since they're the same sculpt, you know, it'd be an awesome, if you missed out on the 95, which a lot of people I've seen online have missed out on this figure, and I'm sorry you guys missed out. It's an awesome figure. This is a great chance to have it, and kind of have it and not have it at the same time. But seriously, I would recommend getting this, okay? I completely changed my mind after watching certain somebody's review on it, and yeah. So that's what they look like together, kind of father and son. Looking awesome. Alright, let's do some final thoughts. Alright, so some final thoughts of this Godzilla figure. Again, it's amazing. It is from one of my favorite Godzilla films in the Godzilla franchise, and a Godzilla film I will put up against pretty much any other Godzilla film in the Godzilla franchise. Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, which ended the reign of the King of the Monsters for quite, well, I shouldn't say quite some time. It was only a few years, only 3 years actually, because it came out in '95, and then we got the TriStar film, which, okay, moving on from there. And then it came out in the Millennium series, after that. So this was the end of an era showing this Godzilla off, and it's a great piece of history. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend the film Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, by the way. Awesome film. Incredible. All of the cameos in it that were there as well. Just a story, and it feels like it's a great pick-me-up right from the original Godzilla film, back in 1954, because we have several characters from that film making the return in this. It's a great bridge between both films. Even if you ignore the other films in the Heisei series, you just watch Gojira and then you watch Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. They work together. You don't have to see Godzilla 1985 through Space Godzilla. It helps. Those are excellent films, but you can watch Gojira and go right to Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. So that's how tight the storytelling is in this, and why I just love the Heisei series and why I love that film. So that is the show. I hope you all enjoyed this version of doing the video. If you didn't, you want me to go back to my unboxing way, having the box and cutting it up and all that other stuff, just pipe down in the comments and say go back to the original way. If you like this way, I might do something kind of the same vein for the next one, if I can think of something. If you guys want me to continue with this, cool. If you want me to go back, cool. Just go down in the comments, and I think I already said that. I repeat myself a lot. Anyway, this is Coach851 saying please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will check you all out with the next unboxing video or gameplay or movie review. Alright, see y'all later.